Hey y'all, it's your girl Michelle Lenae, and you're tuned into Christ Over Culture, the podcast for Christian millennials. I am here with the amazing JeKalyn Carr. JeKalyn, welcome.
Thank you.
So, JeKalyn, we are here in Houston, Texas for the Restore Conference. Welcome to Houston.
Thank you. It's always great being in Houston, and now here for Restore 2019. I'm very excited. I've been hearing about it. I've been pumped about it. I'm excited to see what God is going to do in the lives of His people tonight.
That's awesome. Now, JeKalyn, I've seen some of your videos and just seeing how you give God your all when you worship. And so, given the theme of this conference, I'm wondering, how do you restore yourself? You lay it all there, when you sing to God. So how do you replenish?
You know, one thing I tell people all the time, as it relates to the natural, balancing is very key. And I think that it's important that, when I'm on the road, I get a chance to do what I love to do. But when I'm at home, I like to rest. I love sleep. I love going to the movie theater. I mean, just things that help rejuvenate me to make sure that I'm ready for the next assignment. Then when speaking in spiritual terms, making sure that the Word of God is constantly, daily being imparted to me. Every morning I wake up, I get that Word in me. Because it just helps me, especially as a preacher, doing what God has called me to do, to be effective at that.
Yeah. Now, this is the Christ Over Culture podcast, where we encourage people to build their own relationship with God. And I know you're a millennial. I'm a millennial as well.
Yes.
What would you say to someone who may be struggling in their faith and they want to restore their relationship with God?
One thing I remember my parents told me is that when God called you home, I can't stand up before God for you. You have to stand up before Him yourself. And so they taught us that we had to have a relationship with God for ourselves. If we want to experience God in ways that we probably would never be able to explain. And so having a relationship with God has helped me in multiple areas of my life. I believe that even if I wasn't a preacher, even if I wasn't a singer, I would still want a relationship with God, because I understand that living my life with God is a life of fulfillment. I am whole. I have absolutely everything that I need. And so I encourage those who are struggling. I want to remind you that God is fulfillment, and anytime you are in God and God is in you, you will find absolutely everything that you need. It may not be easy. You're tempted sometimes, but at the end of the day, you have to show the enemy and temptation who has the victory.
I love that. I can definitely relate. So, JeKalyn, thank you for spending a few moments with us.
You're
I will be praying for you tonight,
Thank you.
as you minister on stage. And is there anything kind of coming up, either projects or places you'll be where we can catch you soon?
Yes, well, I'm doing my You Will Win conference again this year. It's moving to Orlando, Florida. I'm excited about that. It's June 21st through June 22nd. For more information, you can log on to youwillwin.org, and actually the registration is going on now. I'm just bringing in so many great people that'll teach us how to win in multiple areas of our lives. And then also later on this year, I'm releasing my cosmetic line. So there's just so much that is happening for JeKalyn Carr Ministry. So to stay informed about it, you can follow me on all of my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, under my name, @JeKalyn Carr, JeKalynCarr. And all of my pages has the blue check mark.
Hey, you're official.
Listen.
Awesome. Well, you'll be able to catch this interview right here on Christ Over Culture's website. We love you, and we'll see you soon.